Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Caching with Cadgerman. I've come out to one of those obscure little Denver mountain parks, one that doesn't have a name and has just a strange little trailhead. Then there's a hike up a kind of an old forest road, and these roads wander around up here quite a bit. I'm going to check on two of my caches and find a bunch of new ones that are up here since I hid these original two. The two I hid were, or are, the oldest caches in the park. Whether there was ever another cache up here, I don't know. This is my first cache. It's called Another DMP cache, and it's in this tree I'm standing next to here. Looks like it's in good shape, and it blends in nicely with the tree. It just goes right here, hangs from the branch. Everything is good with this cache. It blends in pretty well with this tree, with the bark. Of course, if you're a cacher, not hard to find. This hike up here in this park should be a modest hike. Nothing too hard, nothing too steep, except for one place where I might do a little bushwhacking. I think there are 6 new geocaches up here. I'm going to see if I can find them all. Well, just down from the path, right there, at the base of a small tree, is my first find on this hike. That's it. Just a little ways up from the road again. I found the cache. Let's see what we have in here. Logbook. A couple of Pokemon cards. Golf ball. Bouncy ball. This next cache is one of my own. It's a trail mix cache that I hid in this park a few years back. Hopefully I can find my own cache. Now usually I hide trail mix caches in a rock outcropping like this, but I remember this one not being the case. So it's not over here. Instead, I thought I hid it in some underbrush, but no, it's just in this tree in there, trail mix number 19. These trail mix caches have held up pretty well. This one has a nice log, it's perfectly dry. This particular cache has only been found probably fewer than 10 times. Travel bug, I'm going to rescue it. It's been here quite a while. Here's another travel bug. I'm going to rescue that one. Here's a little horse, or maybe a zebra. Dinosaur. A lizard. Since I'm taking 2 travel bugs, I'm going to leave one in their place. It's actually one of my own. Since this cache doesn't get visited too often, I don't want travel bugs to be stranded that belong to somebody else in particular. So I'll put one of my own to entice people to come out. It's a compass rose. It's a proxy coin, not the actual coin, but it's an interesting thing nevertheless. So everything's good here. Put the cache back on. This is trail mix number 19, as it says on the lid. I'll put it back, and then we'll wander on to the next cache. The view from trail mix number 19 is pretty good. There's some nice colorful aspens in the distance here. So behind me is the road less traveled. It's heading off towards another cache, which I hope to find, and that one's a little bit off this road. I might have to step over some logs and whatnot. Shouldn't be hard to find, doesn't look too bad down there. I wonder about the purpose of these old roads. This one just kind of ends right here, and there's nothing really here. It could be that they're just cut in here in case of fires or whatnot, to be able to access these hard to get to spots. For this next cache, I have to head down the hill right here through this maze of fallen trees. It's just a couple hundred feet down there. There was another car at the trailhead, but I haven't seen the owner of it, nor have I seen anyone else while I've been in this park. Pretty typical for some of these Denver mountain parks. Hardly anybody knows they even exist, so nobody visits them. So right now, I'm standing at ground zero at this next cache, and I've looked around and around and decided to check the hints, and I didn't see it, and was going to expand my search area, and then I looked down, and what do you know? There it is right there. Well, the next cache is just a little bit farther down this road you see behind me. Should be a short hike to it, just along the road. Nobody's driven on this road for a while. Some nice little pine trees right in the middle of the road. Looks like the road ends right here. There's some good-sized trees here in the road. But it actually looks like the grade continues. The cache I'm looking for next is right around here somewhere. Somewhere behind me is the location of this geocache. I looked and looked and looked and just didn't come up with it. It's supposed to be fairly hard to find. It's a regular size though, so you think it wouldn't be too bad, but I just didn't have any luck. Well, there's one more cache in this park. It's a little ways away from here. I'll see if I can find that one to wrap up the day. This next cache is up a different trail quite a ways in a different part of the park. I was surprised to find this table and structure here. It's always interesting to find a tree growing out of a rock like this aspen here. And it happens to be right by this cache. This is a fairly recently hidden cache. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like I'm number 7 to find this cache. Thanks for joining me in this obscure Denver mountain park for a geocaching hike and adventure. I found all but one of the caches I looked for. Please subscribe to my channel and take a look at some of my other episodes of Caching with Cadgerman. So until next time, see you down the trail. Take care, everybody. So long.